The business, motherfucker.
The Daily Read. Your source for news, politics, sports, and all things trending. Here's your host, Marcus Gentry.
Restream is not a good product. And I hate to give a bad review about them like that, because what I saw was basically them streaming off of one or two sites. I might do a video on Restream, and because they advertise you can be on 20 different streaming platforms from all over the world. And I tried it, but it's too choppy. So I'm going back to what I know and the things that I've been using to stream my show, my talk show. But there are other things coming down the pipe. I got a book coming out. I got several books coming out, actually. Not only are the books coming out, but I'm trying to do some more things with comedy skits and things of that nature. So I got my hands in a lot of cookie jars. So I don't want people to think that my show is not still here. It's just that between working, the hours I work, and basically, having to come home, shower up, get back on live. I got gaming channel going. I have a meditation channel going. The books, I have to sit down. I'm on Dabble. Now Dabble, I'm going to do a review on Dabble. Dabble, if you anybody out there that write books, Dabble is a good company to work with. You download it. You know, if you got to pay a monthly payment. I think Dabble has get the premium on Dabble. The premium helps you edit your books in a way where you can keep going with the plot lines, because some people plots get out of hand when they're doing science fiction books, or if you're into that. Some people do just straight non-fiction books or cookbooks or things like that. But I do have a cookbook out. It's called We Dads Can Cook Too, and it's just a collection of small recipes, things that I can do, or you can do, anybody can do, especially when you're a dad. I used to be the hamburger helper king. We'll throw something together real fast just to give it to the kids. But there's a lot of single fathers out here now, and you can't feed your kids oodles and noodles and quick meals every day. But if you buy the book, it's something you can keep on your counter. When you want a quick reference to go to, you can look up a small little recipe or something, something to work with, a casserole, chicken, whatever. I got several more books coming out. One of my books is, let me see here. See, I like to give people visuals. That's why I do my show. I love visuals. I have almost 8 books that I've written over the years. Almost 8 books that I've written over the years. And it just keeps coming. Just keeps coming. See what I'm saying? It just keeps coming. And I love it. So what I'm going to do is, over the next few months, I might do my show in the middle of the week sometimes. Sometimes I might do my show at the end of the week. But mostly I'm going to be writing. I'm going to be in the lab putting my books together. The first book that I'm going to try to get published after my cookbook is going to be this baby right here. This is going to be a bestseller, people. This is going to be a bestseller. This is the Dragon Tooth Band. For those of you who like fiction, now if you don't like fiction, you probably won't be into this. You don't like science fiction, you're not going to be into a book like this. But especially for some of you gamers out there, I'm still a gamer. I'm 46 years old, but I still get on there. I got a game feed actually on Twitch that I need to pay more attention to, get more followers. But if you're into science fiction like this, it'll be up on Kindle. And I'm going to try to get a couple of more platforms to sell my book on. And I want to thank Cassandra Valentine out of Florida. I want to thank you, Cassandra, for really getting me back interested in writing. And you guys should go check out some of her books. Cassandra doesn't only do writing. She does an exotic. She does exotic. I want to get the right word. She does romance poetry, exotic romance poetry, on her YouTube channel, and she has a CD out. She has a CD out. If you guys can see that, she has a CD out. Queen Black Magic. You guys should go check this out. She's called Queen of Seduction, and it's actually a good CD. And she has a clothing line out. She has it going on, people. You guys should really check her out. And there's a few people I know online that have good shows, good podcasts, and I'll be giving them a shout out here. And matter of fact, I'm gonna reach out to some. I'm gonna contact them. I'm gonna see if I can do maybe a small little commercial skit for them, just to advertise for them. My advertising mostly is free. I'm self-funded, so I don't really need the funds like that. But if you did want to donate or give something, I'll leave my Cash App in the description of this video, just in case you want to donate or something like that. But as far as the future of this show, it's still going to be running, and I'm gonna try to schedule it on a regular basis. I got to find time throughout the week, because most of my weekend be tied up typing up my books, and like I said, I have a gaming channel that's taking off. The show has already taken off. I got over 3,000 YouTube subscribers already. Worldwide, I'm almost at 40,000. That's worldwide when I look at my statistics. So my show here is taking off, and I hate to step back from it, but I'm not going to step back from it all the way. I'm going to, be doing other things out in the community. Like I said, we want to do a Sanford and Son style reality show. Me and my cousin in Smyrna, we're going to do a show, and we're going to try to set up maybe a living room scene or something like that, and it's going to be comedy. We're going to do some live stuff, people, and keep everything going. You want to catch me on TikTok? It's Damn Fool 100. Of course, you guys already know what I am on Facebook. But I'm going to end this show out today, and because I got to get back to some other things that I'm doing right now. And I just want to give you guys a brief, check in and let you know what's going on with the show, why I haven't really been streaming. Because like I said, I tried to stream with Restream. If you're a streamer out there, don't mess with it. Whatever works for you, if you can work it, that's cool. But I'm going to do a whole show on Restream and how they jipping people out of their money. It's no more than $12 to $20, but still, it's advertised as you can stream on 20 channels, on 20 different platforms. But once you get past 2 or 3 platforms, the video starts cutting out, going in and out. Someone called me last week and was like, we can't hear you. So it's just a lot. I wouldn't mess with it. And I hate to give them a bad review, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to give them a bad review. Matter of fact, I'm going to see if I can do a whole markup on them. But y'all stay tuned for the show. I also have a website. If you're into keto diets, if you're into exercising, if you're into things like that, go to workoutsmadesimple.com. Workout Made Simple. Not workouts with an S, but workout. Workoutmadesimple.com. If you go to workoutmadesimple.com, that's my website, and you'll get information on keto diets, smoothies, exercising, things that you can do at home. You don't have to pay a lot of money to go to a gym. You don't have to hire some guy to come in and help you work out. Now, some people do that stuff because they want to get out in the public anyway. So they go out to gyms and things like that, just to move around. But if you don't have the time for stuff like that, I have an app out, simple home workout for men, simple home workout for women. I got the website out. So go to the website, check out some of the ingredients on some of the things. You can go to your local Kroger's or your Walmart and buy some of this stuff. And they have shakes, they have powders and things like that to keep you healthy, especially in the time of this pandemic. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this with a little bit of news that I've been following. This My Pillow guy, he is too funny. He had this symposium where he was supposed to expose China as being the ones who helped Joe Biden win the election. Turns out the guy he hired, the cybersecurity guy that he hired, came out and said that the information that he's putting out is garbage. Now, this is a man he hired. Well, see, he didn't realize that no matter how much money you pay someone, their future business is on the line. So if that cybersecurity guy would have came out and said that, went ahead with the lie just because he's getting paid, that would have cost him his future as far as being a cybersecurity person, because no one would trust his data. So the guy, he basically came out and said, nah, this guy's lying. That information is false. I'm going to give y'all a preview of this.
The right-wing watchdog Patriot Takes, which recorded that amazing version of God Bless America from the event. They also posted footage this week of Mr. Lindell on far-right talk radio promoting his cyber symposium in South Dakota this week. Him saying that not only does he still believe Trump will be reinstated this month, but it's actually tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, he says, is when the whole world, the whole country, but actually the whole world will have a unanimous revelation that Biden isn't really president and Trump must be put back in the White House.
Let me give you a little more detail in this guy. Now, the My Pillow guy, I think his name is Mike Lindell. He's been around for a while, and this guy's a nut job. He's a nutcase. And you got to follow the timeline of how he done connected with Donald Trump. Donald Trump surrounds himself with con men and crazy people and bigots. He done piled them all in one bucket, and this is what's attacking America from the inside. We got to be careful of these people, because if you're not, you're liable to believe. And I'm seeing a lot of minorities starting to get in on this this whole conspiracy theory, and they're looking like straight fools too. My mother, I love her to death. She believed in that conspiracy theory about the virus, the shot might be doing this and that to people. But as time went on, she started to realize that her life is on the line. She's in her 60s. So she finally went down there and got that shot. No matter how much I was talking to her about it, she refused to go get it for a while. But even she went down there and got it. So go out here and get your shot, people. Let's get back into this Mike Lindell.
He said, quote, the morning of August 13th, that's tomorrow morning, it will be the talk of the world, going, hurry up. Let's get this election pulled down. So it's not just that Trump's coming back in August. It's tomorrow morning. It'll be the talk of the world. Do you think?
Let me stop it right there. That's another thing he was saying, that Trump was going to be reinstated on the 13th. The 13th done came and gone, and Trump is still not the president. And I hope that's a wake-up call for these nutcases out here, but I doubt it. They're going to push the ball down the road to another big event. And what they're going to do is they're going to keep pushing this fake narrative that Donald Trump was somehow cheated, to the point where it's going to rile up people and you're going to start seeing violence in this country. Now, let's get back into the video.
What happens if that's not true, right? Where do you go with a failed prediction that specific, right? That sort of thing doesn't end well. It's not like you can weasel out of saying like, oh, when I said August 13th, I meant August 13th, 2022. I mean, what are you going to say, right? Yesterday, the far-right Washington Times newspaper reported that at the Mike Lindell Cyber Symposium in South Dakota, Mr. Lindell's own hand-picked cyber expert, some cybersecurity guy he hired to review his incontrovertible data from the election. And I would tell you, the guy, this guy in question is cited in some of the crazy Trump election lawsuits. He's one of the people Giuliani and company relied on for their affidavits that they waved around all over the country saying they had proof of the fraud. So this cybersecurity guy is definitely someone on Team Wingnut here. He is on their side. He is Mike Lindell's hand-picked expert to review this data, his supposed proof about the election being stolen. Well, the conservative Washington Times newspaper is now reporting that dude, handpicked by Mike Lindell to look at the data, he looked at the data and the word you're looking for here is sad trombone. Womp womp. You see the headlines there. Headline there from the Washington Times. Exclusive. Cyber expert says his team can't prove Mike Lindell's claims that China hacked election. Here's the lead in the Washington Times. Dateline, Sioux Falls, South Dakota. The cyber expert on the red team, hired by MyPillow CEO Mike Lindell, now says the key data underpinning the theory that China hacked the 2020 election, unveiled at the Cyber Symposium, is illegitimate.
Now this was on the 13th. Like I said, 13th has come and gone. And Donald Trump's still not the president. He's not going to be. I don't think he's going to ever win it again because people are sick of him. And it should scare each and every one of you, like I always say, that 70 million people, 80 million people voted for Biden. 70 million voted for Donald Trump. That should scare the hell out of everybody that's listening to me right now on this program. This is crazy. That means this can be your neighbors. This can be the people you work with. You know, this could be anybody. You could be sitting next to your person that you kick it with every day. The whole time he's a secret Trump supporter, a cold bigot. You never know, because they good at hiding themselves. But I'm gonna get off this airway because I got some more things I have to do. I have to make some phone calls and I have to work on my book. Next week I'll give a full show on another topic. And this is the Daily Read, people. And I'm out.
The business, motherfucker.
The Daily Read.
Business.